Hi, I'm Linda. Welcome to Barlates Body Blitz Postnatal Abs. Today's workout is designed for people who have a gap in between their abs after giving birth. It's called Diastasis Recti and it is very common. Some people might not even realize that they've got it, but if you are one of those people, you don't want to go straight back into doing regular abs because you can actually aggravate the situation. You really need to focus on form. So this workout is very form driven, but don't worry, you're still going to get a great abs workout even if you don't have that condition. So today we're going to be using an exercise mat and we're going to use a folded up towel. I'm just using a full size towel which I folded in half, then folded in half again, and then one more time, and then you can fold it into thirds. So basically what you need is some sort of surface to squeeze in on in between your thighs. That's going to activate your lower abs and it's going to help you just to have that perfect form in order to perform all of these exercises safely. But as said in the pre-trailer, you really need to make sure your doctor has cleared you to do abs exercises before you do any of them, okay? So we're going to start off lying on our back. So just lie down and put the towel in between your inner thighs. You want it quite high up. Then put your feet together approximately hip width apart and really squeeze in on that towel. So you can put one hand behind your head if you like, so that you can keep looking at me. What I need you to do is draw your belly button in towards your spine, and the way to do that is to take a deep breath in, then blow out, and then tilt your hip bone towards your ribs, okay? So you're untucked and you're tucking your hip bones towards your ribs. So you're squeezing your glutes, you're squeezing in on the towel, okay? So we're going to do that a few times, relaxing, breathing in, breathing out, and everything tight, everything squeezed in, then relax, breathe in, and you really need to feel a tilt. So at the moment I've blown all the air out and I'm just squeezing my inner thighs, my glutes, and all of the air out of my abs. Relax, breathe in, breathe out. Once again, really tilting. You can even slightly lift your glutes off the mat. Relax, breathe in, breathe out, and tilt. Hold that, hold that. The longer you can hold that, the more you squeeze, the more this is going to contract all of your muscles. Relax, breathe in, breathe out, and squeeze it. So we're going to do another 2 of these, and then we're going to start doing little breaths in this position. So relax, breathe in, breathe out, really tilt, really squeeze your glutes, squeeze in on the inner thighs. It's really important, okay? Relax, breathe in, breathe out. Now we're going to stay here. If you want to lay your head down, you can. Otherwise, now we're going to keep breathing, but stay in this tuck position. So tiny breaths, do not untuck. Every time you breathe out, you're squeezing in on the towel and trying to tuck your hips even further. So if you want to lay down, just put your arms by your side. You're going to feel this in your glutes and your inner thighs as well. I'm just going to keep my head up so I can look at you. Breathe, breathe. Blow out, blow out, blow out. Tuck those hips to ribs. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it. Deep breath in. All the way out and back to that position. Now we're going to stay in this position. We're going to blow out, but as we blow out, we're going to bring our upper body up in a slight crunch. So blow out, keep in that tucked position. Keep pulling your belly button into your spine. Keep squeezing your glutes. Keep squeezing on your inner thighs. And blow out in tiny breaths, and you're just doing tiny little ups. Doesn't matter how high your shoulder blades come up. The most important thing is that you hold that contraction and keep blowing out. And keep that tuck. Keep going. tucking, tucking. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax everything. Breathe in. Take a few deep breaths here on the mat. On the next breathe out, you're tucking back up. So breathe in, breathe out, tuck everything up. So you're curling everything in, everything is flat. It's as if you've got a piece of string from your belly button into the ground and someone's pulling your belly button down. There's no space between your back and the mat. You're contracting, contracting, squeezing on that towel, squeezing your glutes. And we're going to start raising our legs, alternating, okay? So if you want to lay your head down, you can, but the most important thing is that you're keeping this contraction and you're still breathing, shallow breathing, short, sharp breaths like this. Okay? Keep that breathing, and now start to lift one leg at a time. Are you still contracting? You don't need to keep your upper abs engaged. You can just lay down as long as you still have that really tucked position and you're really feeling that. You can even put your hand there. Are your abs tight? You're trying to just lift those legs up a little bit, and every time you lift up, you're going to feel the side where your leg is raising contracting even more. Just keep going for a few more. It's a tiny, tiny move. Is it shaking? If you want to keep your upper body up, that's going to engage your upper abs as well, but we are going to work them next, so don't tire yourself out too much. Do not lose the tuck. If you need a break at any time, lie back down, take a deep breath in, and come back up when you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Again, in. Out. On this next one, in. Out. Tuck up again. Tuck forward. And we're going to raise our legs to tabletop. Now, in this position, it's going to be a bit harder to keep that tuck. So you need to think hips to ribs. You might want to keep your head down now. And we're going to keep that tuck. Really feel that tuck and think about your legs being pulled towards you, but using your lower abs. So it's not like you're moving your legs like this, but you're moving your legs by tucking and releasing a bit, tucking, releasing a bit. Are you doing it? So it's a tuck, release a bit, but not all the way. Tuck, release a bit, tuck, release a bit. 2 more. Tuck, release a bit. 1 more. Tuck, release all the way. Deep breath in. So that's challenging. That's challenging for me as well. It's all about isometric movements. Deep breaths in here on the mat. And we're going to do that again. So blow all the air out, tuck, and keep your legs up. If you want your head up, you can. And we're going to come tuck and release. Tuck and release. You're tucking your hips, and it is lifting your glutes slightly off the mat, and it is bringing your knees slightly towards your midline, okay? Tuck, release. Tuck, are you squeezing on your towel? Tuck, release. Go for 3. Go for 2. You're not releasing all the way. Go for 1. Now release all the way and put your legs up in the air. We're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to have our legs extended. So we're going to breathe in, breathe out, tuck again. It's not going to be as obvious with your legs up. And every time we tuck, our legs are going to come slightly towards the midline. It's tuck, release, tuck, release. Squeeze on the towel, tuck, release. This is tough. It's not up, it's towards you, and you're using your lower abs to pull that in. Pull that in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything down. So are you feeling this yet? It's tough, I know. Deep breaths on the mat. We're going to start doing some obliques now. So what we're going to do is bring our legs back up to tabletop with that tucked position, and we're going to twist our feet towards us, okay? So if you want your head up, you can. Deep breath in, blow out and tuck and bring your legs up. In this tucked position, you're going to twist your feet towards you. So you're just blowing out and twisting, and you're feeling that in the obliques. It's a tiny twist. Twist, you're holding the tuck. You need to squeeze against the towel. You need to remember to tuck your hips up so that your hip bones are towards you. Don't release all the way down. A few more like this. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to do that to the other side now. Deep breaths on the mat. One more, and on the blowout, we're going to tuck. Everything in. Lift your legs up. Keep it up. So you're tucking it, so you're slightly coming off with your glutes. Your legs are up, and blow out, and feet towards the back. You're twisting. It's a tiny move. And blow out each time. Squeeze on the towel. Keep your legs at tabletop. You don't need to move your upper body here. I'm just keeping it slightly up so I can look at you every now and then. But you can lay your head down. You're blowing out every time you're twisting. Keep going. It's slow and controlled. And you're feeling that oblique in the back there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. We're going to relax a little bit. Now we're doing the same thing, but this time we're going to have our legs up in the air, and we're going to twist our hips again towards the front with our legs extended, okay? So deep breath in. Tuck everything up. Squeeze on the towel. Raise your legs in that tuck position. And as you blow out, tiny blowouts, you twist your hip to the front. Squeeze in on your feet, squeeze in on the towel, and do not release the tuck. You need to stay up there. Squeeze. You're just rotating your hip towards your ribs, shortening this section here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Are you feeling this yet? Deep breaths, release everything. Okay, next breath, we're going to go back up. Blow out. Contract everything in. Lift your legs in the contracted position and blow out and twist towards the back. Blow. Twist. Twist. It's as if you're crunching in your obliques there. Continue to squeeze against your feet. Squeeze against the towel. Don't relax that tuck in your hips. Keep twisting. Keep going. If you ever need a break, just take it and come back as soon as you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, so we're going to come into a seated position now, so you can hold on behind and roll up. And what we're going to do is keep our towel exactly where it was, and we're going to hold on behind our feet, behind our knees. Deep breath in and blow out. So similar what we did, you're blowing out, but this time you're curving your chest over, okay? So you're curving your chest over. You're still thinking about tucking your hips up to your ribs. squeezing in on that towel and just round your chest forward. Hold on here, and we're going to blow out in short, sharp breaths. So it's, and every time you blow out, think about pulling your belly button further in. Imagine someone's got a string from your belly button through the back and it's pulling you. Really round forward, pull in. So everything is contracted the entire time. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come up, relax for a second. We're going to come back down into that position, and we're going to try to take one hand off at a time so we're not holding on for dear life, okay? So deep breath in, everything out. So you're rounding, you're squeezing, you're tucking your hips. You've got your hands here at first, and start blowing out. Now start lifting your front hand off. Can you do the back hand as well? Keep rounding. If not, then I'll put the front hand on and just take the back hand off. The aim is to be able to take both hands off. Curving forward. Are you feeling a shake there? You should be feeling a shake in your upper abs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold back on, come up. Deep breath in. We're going to come down and put both our hands towards the front, okay? So a few more breaths. One more. Everything down. Blow it all out. Remember that string through your spine. Both hands now on the front leg, okay? And you're going to keep that C curve with your chest forward. And really, as low as you go, the further you go down, the harder it is on your abs, okay? So if you want to stay further up, you can. Blow everything out. And now start blowing and tucking back. But because you're twisted like this, you're going to feel your obliques at the back crunching. So really try and get low. If you can, come all the way down. Squeeze on that towel. Tuck your hips. Everything back. Really feeling that oblique. So keep that twist. You need to really twist your body to the front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Reset. Deep breath in and out again. Now we're going to turn towards the back. So deep breath in. Come back down. Everything is out. And you're taking both your hands to the back now. And you're going to lean down as low as you can. Everything out, chest forward. And blow out. And as you blow out, you're tucking your hips. Keep that twist towards the back. Are you feeling that now in the front oblique? So the further you go down, the harder it is. So keep up here if you're finding it too hard. If you want a challenge, you can take that top hand off. If not, just hold on. Really focusing now on the upper abs. If you want to, you can put your hand on your abs. Are you feeling that? Tucking your hips, squeezing on the towel. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Now we're just going to do one last series in this C-sit position, and then we're going to go into a kneeling series, okay? So deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and curve back. So you're curving back again, hands underneath your knees. This time we're going to start lifting one leg at a time. So really keep that tuck, 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 tummy in. Remember that cord all the way forward with your chest. We're going to lift one leg, then the other leg, okay? Stay here, light underneath here. light little moves with those legs. You're slightly bringing your knee in towards your midline. You're blowing out each time. You're never losing that tuck position. If you don't want to use your arms, you can put them in front. But make sure that you're really tight here. This is the most important part, this middle section. The contraction is what's helping that stomach gap to close. In your muscles, you need to contract, and as you're doing that, it's teaching them to come back together. It's like a girdle around your rib cage. Keep going. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Come up, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in again. And breathe out. Okay, we're going to come into a kneeling position. You don't need the towel now. What I want you to do is put your knees apart, and you can either bring your heels together or just slightly apart, and we're going to do that same tucking action. So imagine that you come back and you tuck your hips forward. It's like you're tucking your hip bones up towards your ribs. You are leaning slightly forward and you're drawing your belly button in, but I don't want you just to suck the top portion in. I want you to think about blowing the air out and drawing in from your lower abs. So you're tucking and drawing in. Squeeze your glutes here, and that's going to help you to tuck even more, okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a tiny release and a tuck, breathing like with our breathing out. Okay, so think hips to ribs, hips to ribs. Okay, you're never releasing fully. Okay, you're just doing that tiny tuck it towards you. Put your hands on your belly. Is it still fully tight there? Can you feel those hips and ribs getting closer every time you tuck? You're going to feel this in your thighs as well. That's a bonus. And push, push, tuck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now relax. Relax through the legs. Deep breaths. We're going to do that same thing, but this time we're going to tuck on an angle with just our front side, on our right side, which is your left side, okay? So deep breath in, blow out, tuck everything up, shorten that, your chest is slightly over, and we're just going to tuck forward. If you want to use your elbow like this, tuck and tuck. It's a tiny squeeze in here. Tuck and squeeze. You're never fully relaxing, okay? It's really important not to allow your tummy to relax. Keep going. I know this is tough. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax again. Shake out your thighs, and we're going to the other side. Deep breaths in. I know that we're doing a lot of short breaths, which means you're not filling your lungs. So in between, take deep breaths. One more. And now blow out and tuck up. And we're going to go to this side, so you can put your arm like this and tuck and squeeze. So you're not twisting your body towards the side like this. You're still facing front with your chest. And as you tuck and squeeze to this side, you're just shortening that space between hips and ribs. Keep going, a few more. So you're squeezing your glute every time you're tucking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up again. Deep breaths. Now we're going to do a bit of twisting for the obliques. So we're going to come into that tuck position with both our arms like this, and we're going to twist from side to side very gently, okay? So it's very important for you to be fully contracted and tucked before you start twisting. So deep breath in, breathe out, really contracted, arms are up, and you're just going to twist and twist, twist and twist. So remember, your glutes are squeezing here, and you're leaning forward. You're tucking your hips as hard as you can. So there's a straight line from your knees all the way up to your hips, and you're twisting your elbow to approximately your midline, blowing out each time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Deep breaths. One last exercise on each side, and we're done with this, okay? So what we're going to do is take a few more deep breaths, come into that contraction. We're going to twist over and then crunch with that one elbow to the opposite side, okay? So deep breath in, breathe out, hips to ribs, come forward, really come down, blow out even further, twist over so your elbow is in line with that knee, and as you blow out, just tiny crunches down. Squeeze your glutes. Going to feel it in this side here, not many. I know this is going to hurt very quickly. Tuck, tuck. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Deep breath in. We just have the other side to do and we're done, okay? Okay, on this next breath, we're going to tuck. Tuck everything up. Remember that string through your spine. Keep everything in. Going to come down with our elbows, twist across, and tuck as you bring your elbow down. Blow out each time. Tuck, 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 tuck. If this is too uncomfortable twisting, just stay in front and do more of these, okay? Come on, a few more. We're nearly done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Deep breath in. And come down. We're going to stretch that out. So I want you to come into a side-seated position, and we're just going to do a mermaid stretch over. Blow all the air out. Really push over. And then come up and stretch over the other way. And one more time, come down and stretch out your obliques. And again. And we're just going to swing our legs to the other side and do that same thing again. Got all sorts of flowers and things on my mat. Over. Really stretch here and this way. And again. And this way. And we're going to do a few laying stretches. So I want you to lie down on your tummy. And we're going to do the opposing stretch too. We've been crunching forward, so now we're going to crunch up, back up. So up as far as you can. Breathe normally. If you can, come up further on your hands and stretch that out. So we're stretching against that tuck now. Stretching all the front of our abs out. Come down again. Deep breath in. Breathe out and push up again. Now come up into a kneeling position, and we're just going to round up. Separate your shoulder blades. And then relax. And again, push all the way up, spine to the sky or ceiling. And again, one more time. And down. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for my postnatal abs workout. This is a workout that you can grow with. If you found it was too difficult, do less reps, maybe just do half of the sequences, Just work with it and grow with it. But if you continue to do these exercises, you will notice everything firming up and everything contracting again. We're using our lower abs, we're using our upper abs, we're using our obliques. So you're giving your body the best possible chance to heal everything back into place. So I hope you enjoyed it, and even if you don't have diastasis recti, you might still find this a great workout anyway. So see you next time.